This is a great story. The curiosity surrounding alien megastructures is gaining momentum. After a study was published in May, researchers used telescopes to look at 5 million stars with 1,000 light years from Earth. That's how far away they are. And they found 7 stars had infrared light. So what does that mean? Scientists say they can't confirm if the infrared light is evidence of these so-called alien megastructures or Dyson spheres, but they can confirm, if we can confirm they do exist, that we could, quote, do things unheard of, like interstellar travel. So who do we go to in times like this? Is NewsNation special correspondent Ross Coulthart. Ross, thank you so much for joining us. And I went down a rabbit hole last night because initially I saw the word Dyson and I thought maybe I was reading about a vacuum, and then I went down a vacuum. And, you know, scientists say that the possibilities are really endless if these Dyson spheres exist, if humans can harness that technology. Well, what is it?
It's a wonderful idea, Elizabeth. Firstly, good morning. About 60 plus years ago, there was a physicist called Freeman Dyson who came up with a clever idea. And it was the idea that physicists, like the rest of us, are fascinated to know, are we alone? And so the way they look for life in the universe is they look for techno-signatures. They look for signs of something technological that might indicate there's an alien civilization out there. And Freeman Dyson came up with this idea that if there's a civilization advanced enough, it's probably a type 2 civilization that can harness the power of its star. And the way you would do that, he postulated, was by building a megastructure around that star to harness its energy. And theoretically, if there are such megastructures, you should be able to see the infrared radiation. And that's what they've been looking for in this new study. And they've found 7 of these weird stars with this rather unusual infrared radiation that at the moment can't be properly explained. And so one possible explanation is that it's an alien civilization using something like a megastructure to harness the energy of that star. It's actually quite exciting. My personal opinion, Elizabeth, is that we'll probably find life far closer to Earth, perhaps even on this planet, before we find alien megastructures. But it's nonetheless wonderful whimsy, and I love the idea that physicists are as keen as we are to find out, are we alone?
Yeah, and I think that the technology keeps on getting more and more advanced, and we get these new discoveries. You said the word possible in one of the descriptions. So my question to you, as just a layman, is if we can prove there are these Dyson spheres, does that prove of existence, or could it be a natural infrared existence? Does that make sense?
This is the annoying thing about science, is there's always other explanations. And one of the other explanations is that, yes, there may be natural phenomena that can explain the reasons for this infrared radiation. And one of the best possible explanations is that it could simply be a new star, because the way our Earth was created, we were basically composed of matter that was compressed together by gravity from swirling dust particles around a sun, and it could very well be that's what we're seeing on some new star somewhere. But frankly, I love the idea that it might be an alien civilization, because theoretically there's every likelihood, there's an absolute probability that there is life out there. It's not an if or a but, it's an absolute definite. Now, we know for a fact that statistically there must be advanced intelligent life out there. We are very likely not alone in this universe.
I mean, and Ross, when you say if you have a choice to believe it could be a brand new star or it could be another form of life, I mean, let's have a little fun, right? Let's just say it's another form of life and go from there. Ross Coulthart, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.